spaces. So we begin to experiment on how can we bring this indoor that will be aesthetic appealing at the same time.
So at a point when I saw these images, the first thing that came to my mind was marble, granite, terrazzo, right? Because they are considered lifelong stonework. So if, for instance, I chose concrete over stone, do I get the same longevity? I want this piece to last or stand the test of time. What's stopping it from cracking or breaking up?
Beautiful. So one beautiful thing about concrete is I'm sure everybody is familiar with concrete. I mean, concrete is the second most used material in the world.
Wow.
After water.
Wow.
Concrete is the second most used material, and it's the man-made material also. So after water, imagine, it's concrete, not even wood. It's concrete. Because every one of us, we build our houses, we have our public, buildings and co. Sure. It's all made out of concrete. So yeah, it is very durable. You talked about terrazzo. Terrazzo is a form of concrete also.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, it's just when you have some, chippings that is added to the concrete mix.
Okay.
And then it is, sanded properly. Okay. So yeah, it is very durable material. It is waterproof, it is fireproof, Harmattan-proof, termite-proof.
Wow.
It's something that's...
I like the termite-proof part.
Yes.
Okay. But then in terms of longevity, you haven't hit the nail on the head there. If I have marble, I know I can do at least 100 and 150 years on that. Talk to me about concrete. How long in comparison?
I understand. So, I mean, I don't know, have you seen all these ancient buildings?
Okay, true.
I mean, if you look at all these old buildings that we have, that are made of concrete,
sure,
they still stand the test of time even than wood or even mud. Sure. So concrete is definitely something that you don't have any issue with. It's just there for a lifetime.
So do you draw these designs yourself, or do you have a team that draw them for you and you just do the actual handwork? How does this work?
Right. Okay, so we come up with the concept, so we deliberate it. I have a team of designers also that we work together. So we look at the functionality.
Okay.
We looked at, okay, does this design, does it make sense? Does it fit into a space? Depending on where we are looking at putting the design. Yeah. So if it's like a residential space, for example, we look at it, okay, how does this fit? And then we come up with it.
So now you've shown us images of things like the parlor, dining setting sort of pieces. Now, would this work in a kitchen? So I know that marble and granite work on my kitchen tabletop, for instance. I know that that's waterproof. If I'm cooking or slicing carrots on it, I don't have any issues. With concrete, can I pull that off? Will I have the same effect?
Oh, yes, exactly. Because when the concrete pieces are made, firstly, they are polished. Okay. So it is polished concrete surfaces. So it means it's very, very smooth. Okay. And then secondly, it is sealed. They call something a sealant. Okay. So we have different kind of sealant. It could be an epoxy sealing. It could be a lacquer sealing, or it could even be a matte sealing. Okay. So yes, it could work for your countertops in your kitchen, in your dining. So it has this kind of glossy feel.
All right. Is this a more affordable option to granite and marble designs?
Yes, it is a more affordable option compared to marble. Okay. It is but compared to wood, to some wood furniture, it is a little bit more expensive. Okay. Because it is like I said, it is handmade. The process is quite tedious. Okay. And yes, but it's something that lasts long, even more than every other material.
You need to give us some feedback. What have you heard from your customers, people that have connected with your brand and used your products? What is the most interesting thing you've heard about it?
There's one word that rings consistently that we've always heard is, I love your product. Wow. I love your design. We love your product. It's unique. Okay. It's something that they all connect with. It has, because of the Afro element to it, and it's not something that is very common in the market. So people are like, okay, let's give this a trial, and they find it very, very true to what we've said it is,
Well, I'm definitely intrigued and impressed with the designs I've seen. I would love to hear your thoughts on what you've seen on SME this morning as well. Konkere Designs. Did you ever think about, picking concrete over wood? I don't know. I'm still on the fence, but would love to hear your thoughts on it. But at this point, we'd like to invite you, Mr. Gbadebo, to the kitchen. We used wood in the kitchen, Sha. It's wood we use, but it looks a little bit like But at this point, let's head over and have a bite.
All right, great.